Molecular gastronomy is a scientific style of cooking which studies the physical and chemical changes that occur in the process of cooking. Its main objective is to explain the reasons of the food transformation, which include changes in taste and textures. It seeks to make the culinary experience more innovative by including certain elements of the traditional science laboratory. It's commonly expressed as the science of cooking.
A really popular dish is the alfajores, a sandwich biscuit with a filling of jam, caramel, or mousse. The shape is cylindrical and has a soft texture. It is almost like a cookie. The filling can be covered with sprinkles in the outside. This popular dish can be found throughout Latin America, especially in Argentina, Peru, and Uruguay. But it was originated in Andalusia, Spain, which comes from a very similar dish that is cooked in the Middle East and later was brought to Latin America. This recipe can be prepared in many ways, but Argentina was the one that incorporates the dulce de leche and the sandwich form.
The ingredients for the alfajores are 1 cup of flour, a half cup of sugar, a cup of cornstarch, lemon zest, 1 egg and an egg yolk, a quarter teaspoon of baking soda, a half teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 stick of butter, and 1 teaspoon of brandy.
First, we granulated the sugar in a blender for a minute. In a bowl, first we mix the butter with the granulated sugar. Mix first with a spoon. Then use a balloon beater. Add the egg yolk and the egg. And add the rest of the ingredients: the flour, cornstarch, lemon zest, vanilla extract, brandy, baking powder, and baking soda. Incorporate all the ingredients, mix well. Until forming a homogeneous dough, cover it in an aluminum and put it in the freezer for 30 minutes. Expand the mass and cut it in circles. Bake them for 10 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius.
An old dish with a rich history and consisting of garnishing or wrapping a meal with bread, popular enough to be a traditional dish all around Latin America and the south of Europe, las empanadas. The details of where it is from are quite vague, and not one theory has really been agreed upon. Some say it was created in Arabia, others affirm that it was originally invented by the Italians. There's even a Spanish book written in the 16th century which implicates that the Spanish were the first to prepare one. Regardless of where it originally came from, it can't be denied that a dish that can be stuffed with meat, fruits, and even vegetables is a meal worth preparing.
To make empanadas, we need puff pastry, meat or any filling you want. First, expand the dough. Then cut it in squares. Fill the empanadas with meat and close them using a fork. Bake them for 30 minutes at 250 Celsius.
The ingredients for making spherification are 5 grams of calcium chloride, 2 grams of sodium alginate, 500 milliliters of strawberry juice, and 1 liter of water. Incorporate slowly 2 grams of sodium alginate to the strawberry juice. Beat them until the sodium alginate is no longer visible. In a different bowl, mix 10 grams of calcium chloride and 500 milliliters of water. We made the same process for the mango puree. Let it sit for 30 minutes. The consistency of the mango puree changed and became gelatinous. With a needle, take the puree and drop it in the water mixture. Take the puree and drop it in tap water.
For making terrification, you're gonna need 80 grams of maltodextrosin, 120 grams of Nutella. In a bowl, pour the Nutella. Weight 80 grams of maltodextrosin. Mix the maltodextrosin with the Nutella manually. Until forming a consistency similar to soil. Pass it through a filter. The consistency is completely solid. For making emulsification, you're gonna need 200 milliliters of cranberry juice, 5 grams of soy lecithin, 200 milliliters of water. In a bowl, combine the water with the cranberry juice. We decided to add agave sugar to make it sweeter. Weight 5 grams of soy lecithin. Beat the juice with a mixer to let air enter. Slowly add the soy lecithin. Keep mixing until the juice is only foam. With a spoon, take only the foam. Freeze them for 15 minutes. Decorate the alfajores however you want.